harder to remember.
We have to start off 2025 right, and that is with new gear. So I know you guys see the title. You're probably wondering, why would I sell my Osmo Pocket 3 for a ZV-1 Mark II? DJI Action 4 has been my main vlog camera for the last few months, because I sold my DJI Pocket 3 and I'm replacing it with a Sony ZV-1 Mark II. Now, this is not my first time with this camera. It's actually the second time I bought this camera. Sony, there's plenty of options, so I end up picking up so many different cameras. I had the ZV-10, I had the Sony ZV-1 Mark I, and this Sony ZV-1 Mark II. It's my second time buying this camera. I think my first camera was like a Nikon camera. I had a Canon camera. Anyways, I bought my first Sony camera, which was the RX 100 Mark III, which I still have actually. I've been taking photos with that camera. But ever since I got that camera, I've been stuck with Sony ever since. The sun is blazing right now, so hopefully you guys can see me, because I can't see you guys. The sun is in my face. But I want to start off by saying the DJI Pocket 3 is probably one of the best vlogging cameras you can get till this date. You know, 2024, you probably see a lot of people have been jumping on the wave, and I had it for a while, but I had to get rid of it. Now, don't get me wrong, I even think it's better than this camera. Actually, it is. It is better than the ZV-1 Mark II, in my opinion. And the number one reason why I got rid of that camera is ergonomics. Pretty much what I'm saying is the DJI Pocket 3 is a small camera. You guys, you've seen, I'll put a video of it in this video. It has a built-in gimbal on it. It's like the ultimate camera. You can hold it, it won't shake in your videos, it will be very stable. At the same time, it's a very fragile camera, and the way you turn it on and turn it off just doesn't fit with the way how I use cameras, if that makes sense, So for example, with the Pocket 3, I wish I had one here I could show you guys. The Pocket 3 comes with a case, and it's like a half case. It slides in the case like this, protects everything. The back is exposed. With the Pocket 3, when you want to turn it on, there's a 2-inch display on it. You flip the screen, it turns on the camera. The gimbal turns the camera around, and you can flip the camera towards you, behind you. Hopefully, you guys get in the picture. There's a process to turn it off, and there's a process to turn it on. And that's been getting in my way with the Pocket 3. For example, I see a car when I record, and the Pocket 3 is in my pocket. I gotta take the camera out, take the case off, flip it, wait for it to turn on, and then hit record. I mean, you can set it where if you flip it, it starts recording, I believe. Or I think if you hit the record button, it could just automatically turn on record. That has been gotten in the way so many times. And you would have thought that that's something that's really small. But I am used to regular size cameras you throw in your pocket, you take out, hit record. I'm used to this. This thing's in your pocket, you take it out, you record, put it back. Like real simple. So yeah, you whip this guy out, turn it on, it's on. And then when you're done with it, you could just close it, turn off, put it right back in your pocket. You're probably looking at it like, that don't make sense, it's just a few seconds you can wait. The fact that camera is very fragile and the way you have to handle it, you have to be super careful, You can't be just throwing it in your pocket like this. Actually, you can't throw it in your pocket. You have to put it in the case first before you throw it in the pocket. And the way how I handle my equipment, I use them and abuse them. So I had to be very gentle with the Pocket 3, and it just kept getting in the way because it's so fragile and how you operate it. By the end of the day though, the specs on it is like super good. You have 10-bit, which this thing only have 8-bit. I'm gonna tell you why I even bought this. You can shoot it in, I think, S-Log or something like that, so you can color grade and all that good stuff. It has a 1-inch sensor, which this has a 1-inch sensor, and that camera is technically smaller than this one. Good mic in it as well. Certain things you can't do is you can't change the lens, which you can't change on the ZV-1 either, but if you get a different camera, you can. You can't plug in a microphone with the DJI, so DJI makes you use their microphones. You can't use like another microphone, another brand. So you have to stay within their ecosystem. That's their brands, whatever they want to do. Also, there's no exchangeable batteries. It's built-in battery, that's it. So everything's built in. So you can't really use a lot of gear unless it's DJI's gear. For me, if I have multiple cameras, I'm gonna have to buy specific gear for this camera only, and that's it. I can't share it among my other cameras and things of that nature. But don't get me wrong though. The DJI Pocket 3 is a very good camera. A lot of people are vlogging with it now. We're making cinematics and doing rollers, and they're doing a bunch of stuff with it. It just don't fit with my lifestyle. So because of that, we got this. Now, I was going to buy a camera, and before I bought it, I was thinking to myself, I don't vlog on this channel as much as I want to, and why would I buy an expensive camera if I'm not even vlogging. You know, I'm not really vlogging like that. So I really need to get into vlogging. So I told myself, you know what? I like the size of the ZV-1. It fits in your pocket. You don't need no lens or microphone. If you want to, you can add it on there. Actually, I've got a wireless microphone I may show off in this video, in this vlog. But I've had it before. It's easy. You know, it's 4K. I think up to 30 frames, which I shoot in anyways. You have a good microphone. You have the newer Sony UI. And it just works. It works. So this is what we're going to be vlogging on for now on until I get the other camera. I just don't think I'm ready for the other camera yet. By the way, the other camera is either an FX30 or a 6700. I'm debating between the two. I think I'm leaning more towards a 6700 because I do want to get into photography. But I do a lot of videos, so the FX30 makes even more sense. They're almost the same thing. They're just used for two different reasons. So I'm debating on that. But both of those cameras, I think one is like 1600, the other one is like 1800 or something like that. So before I even drop that much on the camera, I actually rather spend that money on some car parts because I am trying to do a build series on my Integra. So we're going to get that started. So instead of me pulling the trigger, I was like, oh, let me hold on and let me save some money. Because this thing was on sale, I think like $200 off during Thanksgiving. So you could get like for like $600 and it's regularly $800 or something like that. Or $900, you have $700. I don't know, it was $200 off. So got this guy and it's a very great camera. In this video, we are going to vlog with it. We're gonna go about my day. I'm gonna make some videos, play with it, because it's been a while. I gotta get used to using this thing again, but to be honest though, the clips you guys are gonna see after this, I recorded back in December. It's January 1st right now, so Happy New Year's. But the rest of the vlogs you're gonna see in this video were from December, and it was just a busy month. I transitioned to a new job, all that good stuff. And actually, I'm doing an update video about that as well. This is what we're gonna be using. I already been using this for about a month, and yeah, it's perfect. Even though this is a plastic body, if I drop it, I drop it. You know, it's not like that DJI. DJI is very small and fragile. Like if it's not sandproof, it's not dustproof, it's not weatherproof, nothing proof. So you drop that thing in the dirt and sand, you might be done. You know, if it's on a tripod, it tips over, you might be done. I was like, who's that screaming? Some kids riding bikes. I had this before, and the reason why I haven't sold it is because I think I sold my Mark II for the DJI. Actually, yeah. So that's why I got rid of this in the first place. And the reason why I even got it because I had a ZV-1, but I wanted the Mark II because it was a wider lens and things like that. But anyways, ergonomics. Number one reason why I got rid of that camera. Other than that, it's a perfect camera, but you can't go wrong with a camera. You know, like that little small thing just didn't work for me. Speaking of DJI, I got the new mic mini too, but pretty much I want to make this video is why I got rid of my camera for this camera, and also to let you know that this is what we're gonna be vlogging on, and we're gonna be dropping some videos this year, and that's the game plan. So I want to vlog a lot more than I did for 2024, so that's a goal. By me having a dedicated camera, it's gonna help out. The DJI 2, if you add attachments to it, it got too long, so it just didn't work for me. All right, let's jump into the vlog and show you guys me using this thing. I got some errands to do. So we got steady shot on, 4K 30. I have the camera in auto mode, so no manual, didn't mess with nothing. And this is straight out the box. Like I ain't mess with nothing. So got some errands to do. Jump into the Integra right now. I actually missed vlogging on the camera. No tripod either, so this is all handheld. Is steady shot on? I think I have steady shot on, yeah. So with steady shot, it is cropped in a little bit. But with the microphone in auto, it should automatically see that there's a person in front of the camera and automatically have the microphone recording from the front right now. I'm gonna head to Target. I gotta head to two different Targets. So one thing me and Shelly do every year, we give each other like a budget and we spend like a certain amount in Target. We did two different Targets and we don't know what we got each other, obviously. So I'm on my way to pick up the order that Shelly got for me. I'm gonna have it in the store in the trunk so I don't see it. And then I'm gonna head to the other Target and pick up the stuff I got for Shelly. And then we're gonna wrap each other against in different rooms, all that good stuff. But yeah, like I said, this is right off the box, so I didn't like set up this camera exact. I did like the time and your basic stuff, but I did not set up to how I want it. So I don't know how the footage is gonna come out. Hopefully it's good. Also, this camera has a built-in ND filter, so for outside shots like I'm doing right now where it's really bright outside, I could turn it on so I could put sunglasses on the camera, but I'm driving right now, so I am not worried about turning on ND filter right now. So now we look in front of me, and like I said, I have no idea how this is gonna look. Pretty much I'm taking you guys on the first vlog with the ZV-1, kind of see how it does, see how the quality is like. like I said before, it's just very convenient to have a dedicated camera. Especially me, I record so much and I can give my phone a break. We're still handheld though, like I said, no tripod or anything like that. All right, I went to one Target because the Target that I ordered my stuff for Shelly is not ready yet. So I picked up the stuff she got for me. It's in the trunk. I'm at Starbucks right now, and I do have to go check the mail and pick up some medicine for Shelly. So maybe I'll wait for it to be ready, then I can go get the other stuff done. So I'm gonna get the Starbucks, head back home. I took steady shot off, so now it should be much wider. I just found out with the built-in ND filter, you can change it to auto, so it'll automatically, I guess, turn on once they notice that it needs to turn on. How you doing? I have a mobile order for Michelle.
Yeah, we have that ready. We'll see you at the window.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I was in photo mode, I guess the last few recordings I was doing, so ND filter auto is only for in photos, but you can go in the menu and turn ND on and off whenever you want.
They don't believe that you're Michelle.
Oh, I'm not Michelle, but...
No, we know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Also, last year, around this time, Shelly and I, we were actually in the hospital. Shelly was pregnant with Omari, and she was having like some crazy pains. We thought he was coming early, so we actually spent Christmas in the hospital. Right before the New Year's, we got to the hospital, and then we learned that Amari wasn't ready to come out yet. Shirley had pancreatitis, and she had a lot of stuff going on. She was sick. She was in crazy pain around this time. So we figured, you know what, let's do this, because last year it wasn't like, you know, the happiest time. One thing I will say is the RDX is a lot easier to put the camera down and record. I don't really have anywhere to put the camera down and talk to you guys. I gotta put you up here, but then the steering wheel's in the way. The RDX got this nice little, just like a perfect place to put your camera, and you can talk to the camera. You can even drive, and the camera wouldn't even move.
It's flowing through my body. Maybe slower than before, but I know myself better.
Right now, it has eye tracking, so there's like a box around my eye, so it's gonna keep focusing on my face, which is cool. And I don't think I have the background blurred, but too late now, it's too dark. But yeah, you can blur your background whenever you want. Push a button, you have probably showcase on this thing. Like I said, I've had this thing before, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I just can't remember how good the microphone sounds. Hopefully that sounds good. And there is a separate microphone you can buy from Sony that works with this guy. I have like an ECM something that I don't think this one's compatible, which is annoying. I think it's only for like a ZV-10 or something like that now. So this is my garage with just one light on. Like it's super dark in here. I want to test out the low light. Now, the sensor is a bigger sensor than the sensor in the DJI Action 4. So it'll definitely, should do a lot better in lower light, but there's plenty of cameras out there that can do way better. Like at the end of the day, anyone that's buying this camera don't need nothing fancy. You just need an A to B, and you don't want to use your phone. I think this is why you use this thing. We are back in the office. So I think for times where I'm not walking, I'm kind of like this. I may turn off steady shot so I have that wider lens, but even with steady shot on, it crops in. You have plenty of, you know, real estate behind me. It's wide enough. That's one thing I like about this over the first ZV-1. The first ZV-1 I had a, dang, I forgot, 18 mil. I think it was like 20 something on the ZV-1, but all a test. This is all a test. So back in the office. Some cons that a lot of people don't like about the ZV-1 is the battery. It uses the smaller batteries. And I think like the E10, the new E10 uses the bigger batteries. But since I've had these cameras, how many batteries I got for this? So look at this. So this is the small batteries that it used, which are these. And I got plenty of these. So I got 3. I'll put this back in, and I got a charger for it too. Like a little charger that they sit in. So 3 there, I got 1 there, and I got 1 in here and 1 in the camera. So I got plenty of batteries to take with me, and I don't have to worry about getting batteries because these are batteries from when I had my older ZV-1s. Here's my old RX 100 that I think I'm gonna sell. Pretty much these ZV-1s replace these because they look very similar. See, the screen flips up this way. But these has gone up in value. I don't know if I want to sit on it some more, make it worth more, but probably not because I don't use this thing. So I think I'm going to sell this thing. Probably make some money back from buying this camera that I have. And then my old GoPro. And now my Action 4 is actually going to sit up here because I'm no longer going to be vlogging on it. I'm vlogging on this guy. But this is what I usually vlog on. You guys didn't know. I rather use the action cam for like POVs and driving, things like that. Really don't want to vlog on it. I don't know. Something about this thing just, it's ergonomics on this thing too make me just not want to just vlog on it. But got my Starbucks. I'm actually going to do some editing right now. That's what I was doing before I started this video. But the camera came in the mail, so I had to unbox it and check it all out. It's going to get nighttime. Actually, I will bring you guys with me, and I'm going to show you some of the Christmas lights some of my neighbors have. They're going crazy. I don't have no lights in my house for this year, but next year I'm gonna participate because there's a lot of houses in my neighborhood going crazy with the Christmas lights. So I'm gonna put you guys on. I think I'm gonna do some editing. Drink the Shelly put me on to this sugar cookie latte. I think that's what it's called. I'm not a coffee person. I don't drink espressos and coffee, none of that stuff. But whenever I'm picking up Starbucks for her, I usually get a refresher. Once in a blue moon, I get the sugar cookie latte with her during the holiday time when they have it. But yeah, let me do some editing, and then we're gonna pick this back up when I get back outside. All right, my Target order is ready. So we're heading back to Target. This time we have the one and only Amari with us. Say hola. He's looking like, what is this camera in my face? So yeah, I'm with Twin. He woke up from his nap, so he's gonna come with me to pick up the second Target order and then pick up Shelly's medicine. So far, I'm already getting used to having a camera like this again. But yeah, one thing that's annoying too with the ZV-1s is the button you use to switch between photo, video, and S&Q mode. It's almost the same button as the power button. So you can hit that button by accident, like very easily. I've mentioned this in videos before. Amari does not like to be sitting in the car and the car's not moving. The car's not moving, he's gonna lose his mind. But once it's cruising along, he loves it, he falls asleep, he takes a nap, or he's screaming. I don't know, it's either or. He decide what he wanna do. But I just, on the app, I just told Target I'm on my way. That way they can have my order ready when I get there. It's golden hour right now. I can't see nada. Sun is in my face, get the visor down. But tomorrow, so tomorrow's Thursday, and usually I'll be going to work. But I did make sure I had tomorrow off when I, got hired at Acura, because Amari actually has a surgery tomorrow. So it's an important one. It just made more sense to take the whole day off, because what if things get, delayed or whatever, and I'm not worrying about work stuff like that. I'm worrying about driving, because I know Shelly is not going to want to be driving. Oh my God, I can't see nothing. Jesus. I mean, granted, I should be wearing sunglasses, but wow, it's crazy. Right, now we're going a different direction so I can see now, because that's crazy. I couldn't see nothing just now. I know Shelly does not want to be worried about driving before and after his procedure, so I'm definitely going to be a designated driver. Make sure he's good, make sure he's okay. We literally just went this way. But I'm trying to record as much as I can and then go back and edit, see how things look. So that can help me decide how I want the videos as well. As far as, like, if I want to keep it in auto or if I do want to do manual mode. I kind of don't want to do manual mode, because when I had a ZV-10, I used manual and I was learning the camera, and it made quick and easy vlogs. Not difficult, but just an extra more step. The whole point of all of this is I can just grab my camera, record, go, put it in my pocket, take it out, record, put it in my pocket, blah, blah, blah. But sunsets are beautiful out here. Yeah, even though it will blind you in New Mexico, it is beautiful. My bad. I don't know if you guys heard me just now. I did not have the microphone on auto. I had it on front just now. But yeah, you can hear Amari in the background.
Pictures on my wall, you're getting harder to remember. You used to be the first that I would call. Now I don't got your number. House on an avenue, I call it home.
A few days later, it's another night. It's about, is that my key? Oh, okay. Got my key for a minute. But there's more errands to do. So it's Sunday, and I got a few things to do. I gotta do a return on Target for Shelly. I gotta pick up a order at Best Buy. It's a memory card for this camera, actually. You guys can see me. I'm testing up the low light as well too. So right now there's no light on in my garage but my headlights. And I think like the garage has a bulb in it. That light is on. That's pretty much it. So seeing how well the camera does. I have to go to Walmart to pick up an order as well. I'll order some new bed sheets, like 4 different bed sheets, some new pillows. So we got a few things to do. So we're gonna head to Target first. I haven't edited this video yet, so it's just one. I haven't edited this video yet, so just one long big video right now. I gotta put it together. But yeah, testing on the low light. Oh, I'm still in. I didn't even realize I'm still in. I'm over here vlogging in movie mode. Not movie mode. I mean cinema mode. I didn't even realize that was the last thing I had on the camera, the last setting. So now we should be back to normal. But somebody got in the way. But there's a Supra over there. I think got a body kit on it too. I think it's clean. Nah, this thing's smooth. We done in Target, but look at this thing. This thing is icy. I got my Target stuff. Best Buy. Got my memory card. This person next to me parked like a crackhead. I had to slither into my car because they're all the way next to me. People in New Mexico cannot drive. But yeah, right now it's a zoo here, man. Waiting at Walmart pickup. My slot, like I said, 7 to 8, but I put them here already, so hopefully they come out a little bit earlier. While I wait for the order, we're gonna play some Clash Royale. This is just my go-to game, just for like, I don't know, to kill time. I'm waiting or anything like that. I've had this game on my phone for I don't even know how long. It's been years, and I just never deleted it. Always have it. Sometimes I stop playing for months, then I start playing again. But we're gonna play some Clash Royale until the order comes. I think the quality of the ZV-1 Night is actually pretty nice. It's pretty decent. I mean, it is a bigger sensor in these cameras over like your smartphone. Oh, I'm zoomed in. I'm bugging. I'm zoomed in. But yeah, it's a bigger sensor than a normal cell phone, so low light still should be decent. Pretty much made it back home, just checked the mail. I got something fire coming for the Integra. You guys are just gonna have to see maybe the next video, maybe not. Oh yeah, the interior lighting is busting in there. This guy's over here doing wheelies on his electric bike. Oh, look at that. That's fire. Those electric dirt bikes are pretty cool. Oh, he's throwing it up too. Home sweet home. So yeah, I picked something up for the Integra. We're gonna start modding this car. I'm actually excited for. Start diving into this thing. Look at that. Look who we have here, Mr. Omari. What you gotta say for the camera? Okay. Okay. He just woke up from his nap. Yeah, what's that stuff you got on your shirt? You got milk on your shirt, sir. But yeah, I don't know if I explained in the video. I picked up some new, I think I did. Some new bed sheets and some new pillows. So I already brought those. Oh, you opened the door for me? Look at this strong boy. We're here trying to thing in the car. I just dropped those off, so I'm just getting my memory card and my mail in. I think that's it. I gotta bring it inside. He's gonna be a big driver, watch. I'm gonna teach him how to drive manual and everything. By the time he's able to drive, manual will probably be dead. I don't know. His generation probably not gonna be able to drive manual, but he will definitely know how to drive manual for sure. And why you beating me up, sir? But yeah, so this is what I end up picking up for the camera. This is a SanDisk Extreme Pro. 128 gigs on this guy as well too. I'm using a 64 gig Sony memory card. This is with the active steady shot off. Look how wide it is without it being cropped in. Also, this is a full arm length. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to grab this camera. For times like this, I'm not moving, I'm just holding the camera. You guys can see all around. Look at the lighting and everything. Anyway, Mario looking at me like, can we go inside? All right, got you. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.
Feeling deep inside, it's flowing through my body. I'm dancing with myself.